എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരം. നമ്മുടെ ചർച്ചയിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം. ഇന്നത്തെ നമ്മുടെ വിഷയം ഭാരതത്തിന്റെ ലിറ്ററേച്ചറിലുള്ള ഏറ്റവും വലിയ ഒരു എപ്പിക് എന്ന് തന്നെ പറയാവുന്ന, അതായത് ഈ പറയുന്ന ഗ്രീക്കിലുള്ള ഒഡീസി, ഇലിയഡ് എന്നൊക്കെ പറയുന്ന പോലെ നമുക്കുള്ളത് മഹാഭാരതവും രാമായണവുമാണ്. അപ്പോൾ മഹാഭാരതം, രാമായണം തുടങ്ങിയവ വിഷ്വൽ മീഡിയയിലൂടെ പല രീതിയിൽ നമ്മൾ കണ്ടു കഴിഞ്ഞു. പുതിയ രാമായണം സിനിമ റിലീസാവാൻ പോവുകയാണ്. അതിന്റെ ട്രെയിലർ പുറത്തു വന്നു, വളരെ നന്നായിട്ടുണ്ട്. അപ്പൊ ഇന്നത്തെ ചർച്ച ഈ രാമായണം സിനിമയെ പറ്റിയാണ്. എന്നോടൊപ്പം ഇന്നുള്ളത് ഫിക്കോ, കിരൺ, ബാംഗ്ലൂരിൽ നിന്ന് കിരൺ, സഹദ്, അമ്പു. എല്ലാവർക്കും സ്വാഗതം. സോ കിരൺ നമ്മുടെ ചർച്ചയിൽ ആദ്യമായിട്ടാണ് പങ്കെടുക്കുന്നത്. കിരൺ ഈസ് ജോയിനിങ് ഫ്രം കർണാടക. Kiran, you have seen the Ramanand Sagar's version of Ramayana in television. Most of our childhood, we have seen that, and it is one of the foundations of our television or entertainment. So, going through all these years, you have seen all of these versions that has come after that, which is come in CTV and a movie named Adipurush. Everything you have seen and experienced. So coming to this latest version, where this newest version that is coming out very soon. So tell me your experience from Ramanand Sagar's Ramayana to this. And also in Kannada, there are many versions of the movies which you have seen. We would like to hear your visual experiences.
Yeah. Thanks, Deepo. Thanks having me in this your talk show. The Ramanand Sagar is actually, as you mentioned, it is a foundation for our any kind of a mythological related stories. That is what it started as a first in any television. So before that, we used to read in comics books, our parents or our grandparents when they were talking about Ramayana and other things. So when we saw first time Ramayana in TV, it was like this is how Rama should be. This is how this complete thing actually carried away. But after that, we have seen lot more visual representation of a Ramayana, where it is not like 100% end-to-end Ramayana kind of a thing. It was like a in between certain particular characters. They will pick it up and they will narrate why that particular person came into the picture and how he evolved, how his contribution was there in the entire Ramayana. Like for example, there was a Jai Bajrang Bali, that is one of this things. Like it is actually concentrated only on a Hanuman, where it is actually delivered what all things he did in in a Ramayana, and what is his contribution, how he is, all those things. So visually, when it comes to thing, right, Ramayana, that was like how you can imagine our old Bangalore. Okay, there was no traffic at all. It was like a completely empty roads. So that is what that time's Ramayana. It was like only you use the road when you want to commute from one place to another place. That's it. There is nothing like you have too many masalas or whatever it is. Nowadays, what happens is that because we have this graphics and CGI, all those things, we wanted to deliberately show that how rich is our movies are. Whether the characters are so rich in playing it, that is a secondary. But what they do is they do the visualization part. They will keep it in their mind when they create something. Like for example, Pushpaka Vimana in a current this thing. Uh, what I have seen in Ramanand Sagar, it was like a boat kind of a thing, which is having some this thing. But here it is entirely different thing altogether. Like you have it is like a lotus kind of a stuff. So I don't know, because I never heard lotus kind of a thing was there as a Pushpaka Vimana.
There were diagrams, scientific diagrams. When these discussions were there at one point of time. The Vimana was a part of India and all this. I mean, I don't want to get into that in detail, but there were some diagrams published at that point of time, which was like this lotus kind, these fans rotating around. So
Hmm.
that was there. So maybe they got inspired from that, but the design looks good
Yeah.
and it's
See,
functional also. It's
yeah,
flying.
functional also. Yes. Yeah, it is functional. So that is what I feel like graphic enriched movies nowadays. And I have seen that there is a fight between this Jatayu and Ravana.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that is also really see. Actually,
Ah,
in Ramanand Sagar, this thing it was like somebody who is actually static. This thing he was doing an animation,
Yeah.
right? But now it is like a enriched that Jatayu turns and flips, and when
turns
he
and all
does
the
that
feathers
particular
flying
yeah,
here. Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah. That was
it
nicely
was
done.
really yeah, it was really nice to see. So it is that's what like it is evolving, and I don't know how much it needs to evolve. There is no stopping somebody's creativity, so they can go ahead and create whatever they want. But until and unless they don't uh, what they deliver something wrong pictures, because what we have seen Ramayana is something from Ramanand Sagar, right? We believe that is the
Yes, yes.
like a Bible kind of a stuff. Okay.
Correct.
So then we are expecting something in a similar line. Okay, with more graphics, more interesting points, it would be better. That is what my expectation from new Ramayana as of now.
Yeah. And I must say, whatever versions I have, and there was Sanjay Khan's Jai Hanuman also. That was
So
also
Jai
good.
Hanuman was, yeah. Jai
Yeah, yeah,
Hanuman
in
was nice
Doordarshan.
actually.
So if I take any of the other versions, there is a Japanese version released in the 90s or early 2000s,
93.
animated.
Yeah.
Legend
Yeah,
of Rama.
it was more of an anime kind of a version, but that really served some
Yes.
I
kind of
love it.
justice to the source
Yes.
material.
Yes.
I've seen some clips. I haven't seen the whole thing. I've seen the clips, but
I have
none of
seen.
the other adaptations that has come in ZTV also. In ZTV, our Krishna only played as Rama. Nitish
Hmm.
Bharadwaj. He was acting as Rama. So that didn't went well. So and of course we have Adi Purish. Okay. Before that, tell me the
Yeah.
about the Kannada adaptation that you have seen.
So in see in Kannada there is I have not seen any full fledged of Ramayana. Okay, it was only certain characters picked up and they have done. Like for example, previously we were discussing about there is a Ramanjaneya Yuddha. Okay, so
Yeah, yeah.
where it is not that 100%, and there was a movie called Lava Kusha also. It is based on their struggles and how they were actually not in sync with the father. They didn't know the father, who is the father, and they had a fight and other stuff. Those kind of a thing. It is like they picked up particular line and they created a movie out of that. So not like entire from Rama's birth to till Ravana's death and come back to Ayodhya and becoming a king, and when he decide to move on from this part of earth to different this thing. So it was not shown the 100% in Kannada. So it is
Yeah.
only part of it. It is a part of it. So that is the reason in Kannada, what happens is like, I think if you look at any mythological thing, they have created only 3 or 4 movies in such a way. One is Srinivasa Kalyana, which is actually from how Vishnu took a different avatar as a Srinivasa, and how the Srinivasa Kalyana, that complete thing happened. Another one is our Bhakta Prahlada, like how they evolved and how they become, and how Narsimha Avatar done, Varaha Avatar done. Those are all things. But in and they have done like a Sri Krishna also, like a Mahabharata, which was some 5 8 years back, which is came with the Darshan and other stars who acted in Kannada. So were created a Mahabharata, but as a individual piece, like from starting to end, Ramayana never done in Kannada industry. It was like a
In
bits
not
and
even in
pieces.
television.
Not in television, because see, I what I felt is that if you look at the complete film industry across the India, right? we actually come somewhere around fifth or sixth, and we don't feel that these kind of movies, if we create it, will that run in a theater or in a television? No. So what they have done is they around 80 to 90% they have dubbed it from different languages. What they have got it, so they dubbed it into Kannada and they released in the television. That is what it has happened. Not as an individual, like okay, from Kannada industry itself, it was not released. Something like that.
Now that a superstar from the Kannada industry is doing the role of Ravana, we can expect some more adaptations will come here. And
Yeah.
speaking about Yash, his screen presence was brilliant, but I felt a bit off on the dubbing, on the voice. So that is still, I think, is still in KGF.
Yeah, yeah. See, actually, I will tell you one thing. When you want to adapt any mythological film, right? You cannot use today's slang. Maga ba
Yes,
maga,
yes, yes.
magana ba maga.
That's
So that cannot
ah
be possible, right? So which is
correct, correct.
yeah. So it has to have that kind of a inner feeling. Also, you should have. I am playing this particular
Yes.
character. For that, I need to have this kind of a language. Language
So
is very
that's the
important
biggest
when it
failure.
comes to
That's the biggest
yeah,
failure point
yeah,
I watched in Odyssey. So
yeah.
while traveling back, this guy, they are getting stranded somewhere and they are getting out of some trouble. And Odysseus is saying to his people that let's get the out of this island. The F word came in the 70s, I think, or maybe before that it was there. It
Yeah,
started commonly getting used in the 70s.
correct.
And we are recently hearing that. So how did Odysseus use the F word? I'm wondering. So yeah, that could be something these people, and
Yeah.
also this version this is coming out. I think this is going to be made as a mass film also because Sunny Deol is acting as Hanuman.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay, I'll come back to that. Fico, tell me about the Tamil adaptations you have seen of Ramayana.
Same like most of us in this room, even I watched it in Doordarshan for the first time, right? And I am not from a family where we read Ramayana, Mahabharata at home. Yeah, though I'm Hindu, I don't have that kind of culture. Or I grew up in that kind of environment. Yeah. So when for the first time I watched it on the television, basically on, I think, if I'm not wrong, Sundays, and it used to come only in Hindi. Yeah, and Hindi
Yeah, yeah,
and us, it's far beyond the horizon. So uh, what they used to do is that they dub the Hindi version, and then they put it basically one weekend it will be Tamil and the other weekend it will be Hindi, is what I remember. Like all of them, like Mahabharatam or Ramayana or even Jungle Book, right? Everything used to be every alternate week we used to get our language. So for me as a child, it just it is fascinating to see that, right? Like some people flying, and then somebody is using a bow and arrow with all kind of jewels and golden wares and other stuffs. Though it was a rare thing to see in color TV, because not everyone had color television those days. So, but I was living in that uh, like white town where we French people lived. So I had this access to French, I mean, color TV as well. Not all the time, but sometimes I could see all that. So it was fascinating to see, oh, these kind of people lived. Yeah, like all people wearing gold, this, that, all that, and all. It was fascinating to see, and I really liked it those days. Though I didn't understand what it really is, and then who are these people? Nothing I knew, but it was something nice. Some kings are fighting, and uh, uh, like Hanuman. No, it's like, yeah, I have seen as a god, but somebody, the monkey is speaking, and it is fighting with some kind of arms, all those things. It was something nice to see. But later on, what happened was that, like you said, the multiple adaptations came, right? Uh, After, I think, Doordarshan, it stopped. There is nothing after the Doordarshan adaptation. Now, after many years, when I was in, like, I don't know, like ninth or eighth or ninth standard, Sun TV, of all the channels, Sun TV started playing Ramayana, and then they made, I think, I don't know, dubbed version or something. Then it became, if you have seen all these Hindi series, right? So they portray everything bigger. Like, it's not like a normal person's livelihood they touch upon. Even the normal series, right? It's always rich people, that kind of. Even now, that's what I see. Any kind of series, not on OTT, but if you see as a channel, right? So there, then it became like too much of, what to say. Though I think that is when the, I wouldn't say VFX, but special effects and all were booming. So all kind of, burning, fire, and then special effects were there, and it was looking nice also to see. Basically, it is in colored, and Sun TV especially, it looks yellowish all the time, and it boosts the golden color. It pops out. It's really good, but I didn't really enjoy them as much as I enjoyed when I was watching in Doordarshan. All other things, but what, like Kiran said, this, what was that? These two sons, right? The, Lavakusha. I
Lava and
think
Kusha,
that
yeah.
came in. I'm not sure if it was from Kannada or Telugu, but it was dubbed in Tamil. But I like that perspective. It's from the son's way of saying the story, right? It's not about Ram. It's about the children who are like, they didn't even know who their father, and then they fight with Ram, and even he didn't know that they are his children. So the story goes in that way. It was something new for me because it's a different point of view to show how Ramayana was. I think it's after the war, and then in how he became the ruler, then how he sent his wife to exile, how the children grew up, all that. I like that version because it was something new than the normal Ramayana. Later on, this Kannada version, I saw the trailer, but though I didn't watch the whole movie, because I am a big fan of Kannada movies. Yeah, I watch a lot of Kannada movies. But this, since it was Darshan, I'm not big fan of Darshan, to be honest, but because it's, I mean, you cannot relate some people to some characters, yeah, but it didn't really uh, force me, or put me in a place where I should watch this movie or something. So I just watched the trailer, and it didn't, I mean, it didn't go well with me. But this Adi Push, no, for some movie I went to the theater, and then I watched the trailer. Since we, most of us worked in this VFX industry for a long period of time, watch watching that trailer itself, it's like, even a cartoon movie was far better than this so-called VFX, right? It was making fun of one of the, what to say, most, I don't know what word to use, most, because it is little dangerous way to say any word about the character. It was childish, if you ask me. It's not even good quality of VFX they used. So I didn't even watch the whole trailer. Like, it was boring and irritating, to be honest. But this one, I watched it in theater. This trailer, it was really really good. I really enjoyed watching, though I really don't like Ranbir Kapoor, or what's his name. I don't know. Um, the hero. But Yash, yes, I really liked, because you need that power to show that this is Ravana, right? So I like the power, but Narendran, how he pointed out, he is not coming out of KGF. It doesn't matter whichever movie, whether it is toxic or this Ramayana, he's still in that mindset. I think it's because he lived in this character for, I don't know, 2 3 years, part one, part two. He's not able to come out of that character. But I feel he is a good match for this particular character. I think he's good, and even the VFX, I can say it's really, really good on lot of aspects. Maybe once you watch it in a bigger screen, it should be a good movie, is what I feel. Other than that, I don't know. Like in Tamil, I don't think they will ever make a movie of that sort. Like how Kiran pointed out, when it comes to these kind of movies, it's mostly the northern side. They appreciate this particular god much than the southern part. So even if we make it in southern India, I don't think it is going to get like I don't know, like 100 crores, 1,000 crores, or whatever they're expecting.
That's a different industry talk.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
that
So
can change also. Like everything is pan Indian these days.
I mean,
Yeah.
pan India is
100%
different,
agree.
but this is different. What I'm saying. So yeah, that's my point of view actually. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to watch this in theaters.
So Ambu, we in Malayalam never had a proper version of Ramayana made. So I was
Me
expecting
too.
when I thought about bringing this topic to the discussion, I was expecting somebody must have done something because even we have
Yeah,
films named
we done.
which one?
This one, this Kanjana Sita was there, right?
Kanchana Sita.
Aravindan.
Yeah, Kanchana Sita. That was one movie. But there was a movie called Panchavadi, but that's not about Ramayana.
Yeah, nothing. But then
Yeah.
again, Naradan comes to Kerala is there. It also deals with a bit of that, but
That's a
nothing much.
classic movie that I recommend Fico and Kiran to watch. That is one of the most what do you call? Can I say sarcasm? Yeah,
Sarcasm,
sarcastic
political
or
satire. Yeah.
surrealistic movies ever made. I would say because there is a scene where Naradan is standing in Indrasabha and some Muni will say something and Narada will give a counter and this guy will say, "The Narada pokritharam parayirudhu." Means he's scolding like that. I mean, even that was there at that point of time. So, I mean, that I recommend that's in YouTube. Yeah. So in Malayalam, we have also watched this television serial only, Ambo, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly.
Yes.
So, as a film teacher now, how do you see this growth of the industry, this mythological characters being coming back to life again and again? And your students must be excited to see this.
Yes. See, I love the way they did that film because for me only uh, that Japanese anime we did. Japan and India collaborated with that Legend of Rama.
Legend
That's
of
the
Rama.
only thing made some sense, or at least like that epic proportion was there in only that movie. Other than that, it was like kind of serials. Yeah. So from that age, when we come to this age, Adipurish was completely a disaster.
It was
But
brilliant.
when we comes to this, but Kalki was actually a brilliant movie. I think that started this
Yes,
kind of.
yes. Yes. Kalki, I liked. Yeah.
Kalki was a brilliant attempt actually. Like we started catching up with them. Like just before that, we can say like Bahubali also. Like from there, we
Hmm.
started having all these kind of epic kind of movies. And one thing I really hate is when I see clean shaven faces for all the kings. Like I just
Yeah,
hate it. Like in,
that's one thing. I liked Professor's Ram because with a big mustache and all, that was a good representation. But all the movie went to the toilet.
Yeah, because the thing is, say in Malayalam, only movie made was Kanjana Sita. It was in 77 actually. It's a classic one. I love it. Because Sita is not shown in that movie, if I remember correctly. It's something like that. It's like every people in that is tribals.
Mhm.
They have a darker skin, that kind of hairstyle, that kind of mustache, and all those things. Like, if you think correctly, that kind of time, the Ramayana, whatever it's happening, that time we won't be having these kind of facilities, right? We'll be having tribals, that kind of setups, and all those things. But because Raja Ravi Verma created gods with the clean shaven face,
Ah,
we started following that. That came to
Gillette
Ramanand
gave the
Sagar,
mark.
then it came till now, it's going that way.
Correct. I
So,
guess. Yeah.
yeah, that's what happening with our movies, and we are giving a false history to our students, right?
Of course. Yeah. And the Ravana's portrayal of Saif Ali Khan and Yash, how do you see that?
See, like, see, when we make a movie for a 4,000 crores, when you make it as a commercial thing, you need people to understand the movie and people need to connect with their stars. That is there. The stardom will make money. Say like
Yes.
Kamal Hassan made a movie. What was that one? Asin and Kamal Hassan was there. Mm,
Don't know that figure.
so,
Dasavadaram.
Dasavadaram.
Dashavadar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dasavadaram, they use that age language also. Tamil was that kind of
I
a
mean,
Tamil you won't understand.
he's
Like,
a maestro.
it's a
He
difficult
does
one.
that.
Yeah. So when we make that thing, when we say like she is still in the KGF stage, the problem is people will get connect to Yash with that kind of a language.
Of course.
You have to make it commercial to a certain extent that it is appealing to the masses actually.
Seems like this is packaged like that also. Sunny Deol is
Yeah.
playing Hanuman and Meghnad, one of the strongest characters in Ramayana. It is played by that guy from Kill. What is his name? Uh, uh, uh,
I really
Raghav.
want to know like who is going to play Jambavan actually. That's actually a big character in Ramayana.
Anupam
Like
Kher is playing Jadayu. So somebody will be.
that caliber.
Yeah. So this Raghav is playing Meghnad. So he's like a guy who looks in his 20s. So this age of Ravana also will be in question. Yes, she is not looking. I mean, all the other Ravans we have seen is a mature man, and this Meghnad and the other son, they are like in their 20s and 30s. So I doubt how that will go in sync. And one miscast I felt was Vivek Oberoi because Vibhishana is a very
Uh,
saint person,
very, very senior. Yeah.
very sane person, and this guy looks like a crooked businessman.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Kiran.
He is not Vibhishana. Actually, he is Shurpanaka's husband role. He is not
Oh,
Vibhishana playing role.
oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. Vibhishana still we are not sure because they have not even shared that particular part. So he's
Hmm.
playing as a Shurpanaka's husband who is going to fight with Ravana and he will die.
Hmm.
So
Got
it
it.
is a short this thing. It is not something like which is having a lengthier role. Even they see this Anupam Kher, right? I think it is only a voice, not
Yes,
the
yes. It's a
facial
CGI,
part.
complete
Yeah,
CGI.
yeah. So even Kumbhakarna is also something like a CGI only. I don't
Looks
think
like
they will
Incredible
have.
Hulk.
I, I,
Yeah.
I didn't like that one. Like
I didn't
Kumbhana,
like
you
that
should,
one either.
yeah.
Okay. I need to wind this up right now. Thank you guys for joining. We'll meet in another episode with almost the same discussion, movies and entertainment.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have a
Yeah.
wonderful day.
Thanks. Yeah. See you
Thanks.
then.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.